Alright, what up everybody? Welcome back to more Dragon Age The Veilguard. We are continuing along here in this crazy ass long game. This game is super long. We are going to be focusing on the companions on this one. So we have just gotten done with the West Hop Siege and taking on that crazy boss fight, and now it's a matter of checking in with everybody, which is part of the main story. But I do have a lot of companion quests still to go through, and I figure why not go ahead and catch up with all of them and try to get them all knocked out and try to see what else we can get, as potentially get some upgrades in terms of gear and experience and leveling up. So that's what this one's gonna be. This one is probably gonna be a very long video like before, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. So let's go ahead and continue on here. We're gonna be doing all the companion quests that I have. I have 3 right now. So let's go ahead and talk with Harding. I believe she has something new.
Hey, Harding.
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Ballara made snacks. I am a jest still.
Ballara made snacks. Seems like you could use one. Food always makes me feel better.
I could use some cheering up, actually.
It's Solus's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
I want to say I know how you feel, but I don't. I'm not connected to the stone like you are.
And still, I feel like I don't have all the pieces of the puzzle. It's strange. I don't hate Solus for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solus was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be alright.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
All right. Let's start the quest for Emmerich. Here we go. Jesus, that took... Doing everything else here took me a while. The gardens, that's right.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
Well, solid lesson.
No one's going to seize the day for you.
Just so. That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
So, what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon. Surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle?
Are there any chests here? Any treasure?
Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants?
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
Right. Just on the side.
This way, Rook.
You're right about the gardens being peaceful.
There's
The
a
necropolis
treasure.
has its
It
dangers,
shows it over
but
here.
These places are a
One sec.
refuge
I'll
for
be
the
right
dead.
there. I just gotta see what's
How
over
many people
here.
are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new census.
It's right here. I don't have access to this room yet. I can't even run or dodge. I can only jump.
You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
The Grey Wardens have some unusual traditions too.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
This one's all yours, Emmerich.
Certainly. We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh,
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
I thought the necropolis was the best place for an orphan.
Better to learn death dwells all about us than be deaf when it calls. Yet, I was terrified of everything when I arrived.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of
So we're
graves
learning
lies
more about
ahead.
his origin. A little bit. What's next? Where are we going?
Please,
Oh, this one?
light the next candles if you would.
Sure thing.
There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body.
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light.
Okay.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
Now what?
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Friendly?
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Now what?
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
I try not to think much about the big end.
It wasn't a choice for me when I was younger. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Necromancer
Oddly, I
is
discovered I wasn't
afraid of
alone.
death.
I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
That sounds great. Thanks.
Would you mind letting Manfred pour? He does so love seeing the steam rise from the cups.
Alright, walking the graves completed. While performing rites in the necropolis, Emmerich confessed that he's always been haunted by a fear of his own mortality. The rites brought him peace, however, and left him with an even greater resolve to face the perils of the world above. It's a rare keepsake. May as well equip it. I believe that is everything done with here. Let's go to the journal. The other companion is Lucanus. All right, coffee with the crows. Meet Lucanus at the market.
You could write a
Here we go.
paper for the Watch.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while. The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Let's try here.
Monster bones? Really?
For Hassan. Think of it as a bribe to stop him from chewing on the alluvian. Treviso. Barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary. And then there was the dragon.
You miss just being here? Without the chaos?
I used to think it would never change.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
So you and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now. Here's the place. Bellara mentioned the dayless seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you
Nothing.
didn't starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katarina were close.
It was hard to be close to her.
Nothing
even for
crazy
me.
here.
And I was her favorite. Let's try here.
And even wine glasses. Very fancy.
For Emmerich. He keeps side-eyeing the drinkware and shaking his head when he thinks no one is looking. I once spent 4 hours in the market while Ilario searched for the perfect pair of silk gloves.
4 hours?
Ilario has always been fussy. And he wanted to impress a woman. A good fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
I notice you have expensive taste.
I lived a very comfortable life before.
But you did your own shopping?
I suppose not always. Ah, perfect.
Ground peppers?
Tash said something about wanting more exciting meals. I thought I'd oblige.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
You're welcome.
Cafe Pietra is just ahead.
That's where we're meeting your cousin. Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
Finally. I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome.
Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee?
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart.
Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
You just described my dream cup of coffee. So, is there a reason we're not talking about Ilario's information or what?
We're still being spied on.
No, the last one just left. Couldn't take your coffee talk.
So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
I have a friend who's very good at finding people.
Katerina was first Talon. This is Crow business. We can handle it.
Apparently not. Your lead is no good, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Zara would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave it to me.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Your cousin only seems to hear about one word in 10.
He's always been this way. He hears what he wants to hear.
How's the coffee? As good as you remembered?
Better. I dreamed about this coffee for a year. They say taste and smell awaken our strongest memories. For so long, memories were all I had. But whatever the circumstances, the here and now is a much finer place to be. How's your coffee?
Strong enough to take down a god. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
Okay. That's it for that one. Quick 500 experience, I'll take it. Lucanos did some shopping in the Treviso markets and got further look at the Antom's occupation of the city. After meeting Ilario for a coffee, he remains worried that Zara will hurt his cousin as she did him and Katerina. And you got an upgraded weapon. Lucky you. Alright, the next quest for our companion would be Harding. Let's go ahead and do this. The Waiting Stone. Let's go with Balara.
Thanks for coming, Rook. I hope the Kalsharok dwarves have some answers.
Okay. Are we actually... Ooh, this is our own, like, hometown. Or, like, our history. This is interesting with the dwarves. Here we go. It's back here. Whoa, that ray tracing. The heck? Dude, can I lock on? Whoa.
Still alive.
Withstand, a legendary rune. And what exactly are we looking at here? You gain a movable. Oh, dude, it's an underground city. That's
supposed
looks
to meet
sick.
someone named Stalgard. He told me to come here. He seemed nice in his message.
Whoa.
So you don't actually know who or what this Stalgard is?
A new friend, I hope.
Ooh, there's something down there. Barely saw it. Saw it. It's very dark and hidden, but I saw it. Wings of Retribution. What? It's a unique amulet. +3 deflect, maximum stacks. Deflect now absorbs only 40% of the damage. It is the perfect like item for defense. However, being able to gain rage per 50 staggered dealt by control abilities, which my main objective is to do that in terms of the slam ability that I have, is really good. With it being unique, it kind of limits on everything else. That's the very first ever unique I've received yet in this game, so that's kind of cool.
We were supposed to meet Stalgard here. Watch your head. Watch your back.
Little velociraptor looking things.
I call that a win.
Good open.
Has to be Stalgard.
Fellow dwarf.
Stalgard?
Yes. Lace Harding, of the Inquisition.
Wait, how do you know about...
And this is the one they call Rook? A Dalish elf.
Bellara, nice to meet you.
So you've heard of us?
You have brought a strange assortment to our gates, Lace Harding.
Someone did their reading?
We are not as blind as Orzama wishes. We know enough.
I'm looking for someone touched by the Ancients. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes, she has been waiting for you. Follow, and keep your weapons ready. The roads are dark, the creatures there even more so.
Okay.
You are staring.
What? No.
You want to know if we can see the corruption you hear we carry?
Sorry. I shouldn't have.
Hold on, I have to explore this area before we proceed. Ooh, there's a chest now. What the heck? That chest was not there before. I see it on the map. Can't just be unlocking chests for good reason. Serpent's Tail. +6.
Have you ever spoken to the Oracle?
In the sanctum? No. I feel like I'm being watched in that place.
A person will do almost anything to survive.
1 second. I can go up here.
Not much of a choice.
What do you mean you're like the Darkspawn?
Warnings will be welcome.
I like it, so you can
once the
defeat
outpost is reestablished.
so we can survive. Kal Sharok was abandoned to its fate many generations ago, when the Darkspawn first came. We lost many, some to the corruption, some by their own hand, and some found another way. Atuva Galta Satot. The stone is colder than death, as they say.
I feel like I just missed out on a lot of dialogue because I was trying to grab everything. Whoops.
Darkspawn.
There we go. See, like the rage buildup is so important.
Good work, everyone.
If I had that unique item equipped, I'd not be getting as much rage.
It's cold down here.
Not far now.
There's a chest right there. I don't have a way of getting over there. Yet.
Blight. It grows too quickly these days.
You can feel the blight?
From Kal Sharok can, someone. Long story.
There it is. Traveler's
Destroy the
kit.
source of the blight growths? We can do that.
Harding deals 50% to sundered enemies. Okay. Anything over here though before I do all this? Oh, it's blocked off. Okay, so we can't even go. We have to go down and up that elevator. Okay. Just making sure.
Lift's stuck. Looks like a rock wedged in the mechanism.
I might be able to help with that. I'm on it.
There's the chest. I have to get that. It's beneath here. Oh my god. Is there a way to get beneath? It's right here. I see it. Oh my god, come on now. There we go. Crafters, trappings, rare heavy armor for Davrin. That's better. There you go. Supposed to be looking for whatever is gonna get the blood stuff going through here, or the blight. Getting stuff for all my allies, but not me. Like, I need a new helm piece.
I bet it's this way.
Is that really all there was back here? Really? That's lame. I have two ways I can go.
Ready. You got it. Of course.
What did... I don't know what that did. Oh, I now have access to this.
Heard ya. Leave it to me.
It feels like someone's watching us. Is it just me? It's probably just me.
Come on, dwarf, make this jump. Jeez. There we go.
That's a problem. Don't just stand there.
Get him off the ledge.
Done it.
Hey,
fighting
let's go.
Darkspawn. And they're everywhere down here. What are the chances we won't see any more of them?
Is there anything over there? I don't think there's anything hidden. Dragonfire Catalyst. Oh. It's now bleeding. I keep saying that. I mean, it's now glowing. There we go. So we have to go right. We went left the first time. Somebody just ran across. I don't know who that was. I just saw it.
Wait, did anyone else see that? I thought I saw someone.
Someone? Down here?
Maybe it was just a shadow.
Oh, I saw it.
Nice one, Brooke.
There's a treasure above me. How do I get up there? Found it.
You got it.
Attack my target deals 300. Have we made it to where we need to be at? Defeat the Darkspawn. It's dead.
Let's destroy this blight and get out of here. One for us.
Common medium helm. Ensign's helm. Dude, but the critical damage and the stagger is just too good. Like, I've yet to find anything that's better than that helmet that I have now. Unless I can get one that allows me to upgrade it further.
Lights cleared out. Think we can get through the door now? Let's go check with Stalguard.
Open sesame.
You did good work. The blight growths have weakened.
So, we can keep going?
Yes. Come. Mind
Okay.
yourself and show respect when you enter the sanctum.
Yes, of course. But who are we meeting?
I will let her speak for herself. But we of Kalsharok revere her for being one with the stone. They say she was once from Orzammar, but she speaks very little of her past.
There was blight everywhere.
What is up
outside
here?
those doors. But here, it's clean.
Some protective force is repelling them.
Thought I can jump.
The song. Do you hear it? Coming from all around us.
It must be the lyrium, but I've never heard it sound so full.
It feels like it's echoing through my entire being.
Like I'm part of the song.
Exactly. And it's calling us home.
It's like we're in some crazy crystal area. Like it's Superman's home or something.
I would love to look around more. Do you think Stalguard would mind?
I think you'd be fine with it.
This looks like a boss area. That's what this looks like.
We have arrived.
But I don't see anyone.
There. She's waiting.
It's a statue. You will be speaking to a statue.
Thank you for leading her here, Stalguard. They call me the Oracle.
Is that a person?
Is that a rock that just looks like a person? Or a person that looks like a rock?
Yes.
Oh, good. Thanks.
All this. Is this what I am? Am I like you?
I cannot tell you what you are. Look within and remember. Remember when the earth was alive and the Titans walked the land. In one voice they sang a chorus of creation and of connection.
Isatuno. The song.
When the Titans fell, we awoke, but the melody was already lost.
The dwarves.
We were always just shattered fragments of a greater whole.
The stone sense. My magic. It's Titan magic. But why? Why did this happen? Why do I remember Isatuno? What happened to the Titans?
There's something else here. It's found you.
Ooh, boss fight. Boss fight. Here we go. Big, huge guardian, Wrath of Stone.
What have you done?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything!
Exactly. What she said. This thing is teleporting. Okay.
You gotta move!
What is this thing?
Get rid of its armor. Has some same move sets as the ogres.
Deep stalkers. That construct probably robbed us of wildlife.
What's the tea?
Hitting us from range.
Really? I whiffed. Iframes. Iframes.
I don't think it likes you, Artie.
I whiffed.
This is my fault!
Where'd it go?
Ready to go!
Where did it go? Okay. Interrupted.
Clear!
I whiffed.
Ready here!
There we go. Level 29. With the good old chest. What do we get? Scout's compressions for Harding. Yeah, go ahead and equip that. There you go. Alright. Sorry for that interruption.
Alive?
Did you feel it? Fury. Such fury. And with you as its mark.
Me? But why?
Good question. Harding hasn't done anything bad, right?
There are horrors in the depths. They have awakened to you now. Look within for your answers. And beware.
No, wait! I have more questions!
Huh.
She does that. Riddles, riddles, riddles. Oh, I'm a rock.
But those weren't answers! She gave me nothing! Come back! Make her come back!
Harding.
Ugh. It's alright. I'm alright. Sorry. We're done. Let's just get out of here.
Dang, already back at the
hey.
lighthouse.
You've had a lot to deal with lately. Rock magic, the Oracle.
We barely learned anything. And why was I attacked? When you said this was weird, I bet you didn't realize how weird it would get. I just wish I knew what to do.
Whatever you decide to do, you aren't alone.
I know. It's nice to know I have friends. And you, of course.
I'm not a friend.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I just meant that you're... special. Or special-er.
Huh. I just was curious what she would say.
Having you by my side has made all this easier to bear. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
I know. And I'll be here as long as you need me. That's a promise.
Yeah, dwarves stick together. Yeah, dwarves stick together.
Left the Oracle Sanctum disappointed. Maybe she'd expected too much. Maybe there were no answers to be had. Seething with questions, she forgot the Oracle's dire warning. But far below the surface, something was moving. Determined to be seen, and fighting to be remembered.
Okay, we got some continuation with her story. So far, that's like the only one I believe that has a continuation. The Waiting Stone. Veilguard brought Harding to the mysterious Oracle, who also has a connection to the Titans, the predecessors of the Dwarves. However, the meeting was interrupted by a sinister force the Oracle believes now hunts Harding. Okay, that is all of the companion quests that I had. It turns out that I learned that some of the companion quests actually go away if you don't do them in time before certain other quests. Because I had one with Davrin regarding the Griffin and training it, and it went away. I never actually did that one, so not quite sure what that's about. But I have no more companion quests, and everything else is just side quests. And I feel like that's a pretty good amount. We almost got to level 30. But we got some upgrades. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.